think I'm a little addicted to it, actually.
The bloodline.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
You are looking live at the Jeddah Superdome. We welcome you to a night that can shape the future direction of WWE.
It's going to be packed tonight. It's hot, it's warm. You're going to be sweating. So I like that, though.
There's a lot going on in this match. Great competitor in Seth Rollins. Just got to stay focused. It's all about experience, and unfortunately, the guy that I'm competing against has a lot of it.
Two of the best in the world really going for the ultimate prize, so anything can happen, but Speaking of anything can happen. Yeah, she's ready. She's ready to kick some ass, I think. Yeah, I mean, you can't go out there bad-mouthing my baby daughter and not get your face slapped off you, so she's gonna get what's coming to her, that's for sure.
This one I'll remember forever. This is really one of the most memorable experiences of my entire life.
I was lucky to get to main event WrestleMania last year with Stone Cold Steve Austin. That was a huge moment for me. This year we got to do it together. I got to be in the ring with Sami and the Usos when they got to main event WrestleMania. And now I get to be alongside Sami as he lives a very special moment in front of his people. We got to perform in the Bell Center in front of the Montreal fans together. This is a different kind of a homecoming for him. And it's just really kind of great to be along for the ride, to get to experience that with him.
My emotional cup is already almost full, and we haven't even gotten to the really emotional part, or the part that you would think is going to be the emotional part, which is the match itself and coming out here and performing here.
From the banks of the Red Sea, the cradle of civilization, the kingdom of Saudi Arabia, a capacity crowd expected, where tonight we celebrate with 3 main events at Night of Champions.
Time to be phenomenal.
You can hear them out there. They're anxious, they're excited.
We could be on the precipice of an instant classic.
The new championship designed with history in mind, the 60-year history of WWE.
AJ Styles!
Seth Rollins is your new World Heavyweight Champion.
Thanks, Peter.
Seth Rollins was the better man tonight, and I applaud him.
There's a lot of pride, I think, here. You know, there's a lot of pressure being the first of anything, and when you're carrying a banner like this on your shoulder, there's a lot of pressure, and I feel a lot of pride and humility to be able to be the first person to do that, but I'm going to fight tooth and nail to represent it the way it deserves to be represented.
So Stratus and Lynch, a matchup that we never thought we'd have here on Night of Champions.
Zoe Stark!
Attacking Becky Lynch! Trish Stratus with yet another trick up her sleeve.
Look, we're just here to kick ass, and no better than Trish Stratus to do it.
The Raw Women's title match. Bianca Belair takes on Asuka.
Asuka may be the single most lethal woman in WWE these days.
I'm the Raw Women's Champion! Asuka is
the Raw Women's Champion.
He is the longest reigning Intercontinental Champion this century.
But there's nothing more dangerous than a man who feels he's got nothing left to lose.
I just hope anyone that has a dream out there realizes that having a dream to begin with is the best part. If you don't have a dream, that's the part that sucks. Some dreams come true, some don't, but if you have a dream, you already won. I have a dream tonight. Even if it doesn't come true, I'm lucky enough to say that I had a dream.
I do not care if they appreciate me or not, because I'm in this for the greater good, for the honor of this great sport and the Intercontinental Heavyweight Championship.
Tonight, there's a weird second chance at redemption. So I think that's a great story. Hopefully it has the right ending this time.
Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn defending the undisputed tag team titles against Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa.
I don't know why you get so emotional with these two, man.
It's great to see somebody that you've been up and down the road with all over the world. Like, I know what he went through to get here. And, you know, this is basically everyone's story in the last 15 years. You know how hard I worked to get here. You know the sacrifices I faced, sure, but I saw him do it. I was with him for most of it. So to get to see him come to, all the way to Saudi Arabia to see these people, the respect they have for him, the love they have for him, and to know all the experiences he got to live out while he was here, it's a great feeling to just be a tiny part of it,
I think what it is that you feel so many things simultaneously that they all kind of almost cancel each other out to where you almost don't have a word. It's almost like a blankness.
Indescribable?
Indescribable.
Is it on or in?
In
French.
Indescribable. Even in French it's in, no? No,
yeah,
French.
but sometimes French and English have little tiny differences.
Yeah, of course. No, but it's indescribable. Anyway.
There's no description.
Yeah, but overall, hey, that was fun. It felt a little storybook to hold these things right over Roman's face. And see the look?
Yeah,
you see the look?
Just please let it be over. I don't ever want to hear.
I think I'm a little addicted to it, actually.
The bloodline?
Yeah.
I don't like it. I'm over it.
Just that feeling, it's real quick burst, wave of emotion just kind of punched its way out and then quickly disappeared and to be overtaken by a slew of other feelings.
A slew again.
What's wrong with that word?
It's great. Slew of emotions.
It was totally well.
No, it's a great word.
But I think I heard you chuckle when I said it, and I actually steamrolled it. I said, I'm not going to do this right now.
It was positive. I swear
I've never associated a snicker with something positive in my life.
It's a slew of genuine respect and admiration.
Okay.